inner authentic experience is that life moves from within you. There is no slight separation from you here and life and others and the world and other worlds and other universes. It is all happening within you. Everything is happening within you. Everything happens within you because you are now within the boundlessness of your natural self. That is how you become one with God, but one with everything else, one with life. You become life. You become all the beings that are within your life. It's all happening in the oneness of the source self. And that is the degree of oneness, the absolute, because any slight edge of separation simply fades away. And this is why from this state, all traces of the slight separation is all in a way an illusion from this place. But yet, for how long have we identified with duality? How long have we identified with energies? Nice energies and not nice energies, and this pushing here or pulling there, or judging this or judging that, or I want this but I don't want that. So this is the ego mind fighting with itself. But yet the ego mind is already held within the natural self, is already encompassed, is already loved, is already held. And then we realize within the natural self how unnecessary it is to fight with life, to fight with yourself, to fight with the ego, to fight, to resist. Then it becomes a whole joke. How had this come to be in this way? Because everything is already within that naturalness, that open, full consciousness already. So the one that's conflicting everything, or wanting more, or having inner conflicts and having attachments and having fears and having all so many winded up situations, realities that are so unnecessary, suffering. And this is why it is the most important, the most precious for everyone to return to the one. You see, every soul is this striving, every soul wants to return to this natural state, wants to return and unite with God. It is our absolute self, it's the God self It's the source of all that is. What else would you want? And that's when we see how we may spend our lives being distracted by so many different things, over worrying or just living in fear or living in some kind of space of never feeling good enough or never so content. But in that deepest place, in the root cause of all suffering, that is like an alarm clock that is there, alarming every moment to you, knocking at your door and say, hey, look this direction, because your attention is being placed in the wrong place. And that for many people, that deepest core suffering propels the one to awaken. And within the natural self, you become so spontaneous. You live life with wide open arms. You see the lila, the play of life, and you see it for what it is, the play of life. You see the dualities, the contrast, they're happening within you because life happens within you. And it's okay. You are open. You are the boundless, natural self. No one can touch that. No one can modify that. No one can hurt that. Because that is untouchable. But to come to this place, to keep it very authentic and real, to come to this place of being absolutely okay with all happening, that takes time. It takes time to integrate further, deepen further into the full consciousness. That takes time to be okay with the little person here. You're okay with the ego mind. You become okay with all, but that takes a certain maturity. Then everything is allowed and accepted to be as it is, because you see everything as what it truly is. Because now you have no misidentifications and doubts and uncertainties of who you truly are.